Our generation is sexy. Our generation is fun. We know how to do everything right. Even if we mess up, it's always okay.
Everyone should be accepting, honestly.
People just shouldn't be so judgmental.
I definitely think that our generation's a lot more accepting of, the gay community, lesbian, bisexual, transgender. Around I just see love and acceptance, and it's really amazing to see that.
Nowadays, I feel like it's easier because everybody's so open-minded.
I think we should all be accepting of each other.
I accept anyone for who they are, no matter if you're straight or gay or whoever you are.
You can't help who you're attracted to. You can't help who you're in love with. It's a feeling and you can't really control that. You can only hide it.
If I had to give my style a name, it'd probably be fresh.
I like wearing jeans with holes with them, but I don't put the holes in on purpose. You just get there gradually over time.
If I could name my style, I would say that it's very 90s, 80s grunge themed.
My style is pretty much a combination of a bunch of other trending styles.
If I had to give my style a name, it'd be comfortable and depending on my mood.
My style, I guess, would be individual if I had to call it something.
You should just wear with whatever you have and not really care what other people think about you.
My favorite thing to wear is black. Anything black. I don't care if it's a t-shirt or...
Black matches the color of my soul, so I really like that color.
Your soul is yellow. Your soul is not black.
My style, if I can describe it, would be almost hipster.
I like to wear, high-waisted shorts, thigh-highs, fishnets, lace, leather, the works. Whatever I feel comfortable in. If I want to wear it, I'm going to wear it. If people don't like it, it sucks.
I don't really have a style. I just wear whatever I want. If it looks good, I'll put it on.
I think our generation is really open to showing skin and showing our bodies.
I do think our generation's more open to showing skin, just like everything is shorter and cuter.
I think this generation definitely is a lot more open to showing more skin and being, how girls dress nowadays. It's definitely more provocative than it used to be. I think it's definitely a lot more accepted, and I think that women should feel comfortable in their bodies. If they feel like they want to wear it, they should be able to wear it.
I mean, if you look at just the 20th century and how much everything has changed, I think a lot, a lot of our grandparents think they were super scandalous because you show a lot of skin, but I think you could do it to a tasteful level.
If you got it on it.
I think it's a girl's choice to wear whatever she wants. If she wants to embrace her body by covering it or embrace her body by showing it, it's her choice.
There's people a lot more comfortable showing skin than in previous generations. Some people still are uncomfortable with it, but I mean, if you compare it to back when showing ankles was really controversial, I mean, we've come a long way with that.
I think that crop tops are a big thing right now, so I think that we are starting to kind of stop that old world type of style where everything was covered up and kind of start showing a lot more skin.
Because we're sexy now.
I'm confident the way I dress. I get so much hate for my short shorts, but I could care less. It's me.
It's your own body. If you're gonna show it off, you're gonna show it off.
Yeah, my sexual orientation is music. That's fine.
Gladly straight. Okay with that.
Yeah, I'm straight as a fence.
Take against fences curve.
I'm attracted to male mainly. I'm not opposed to being attracted to a female. I just don't see myself with one. Just males.
My personal sexual orientation, I do like boys, and only boys. I don't think they like me either.
I'm straight.
I'm straight.
Boys.
I like the men. Yes.
My orientation is I am gay.
Straight. My sexual orientation identifies as bisexual.
I'm gay, so get over it.
Even though I'm a guy, I'm a trans guy, but I'm having trouble passing for various reasons. And a lot of people assume I'm a girl still. And so people probably assume that I'm a girl who likes girls, so people probably assume that I'm a lesbian, but I'm a guy. And so people might find that confusing, but I'm straight.
I am a transgendered female. I'm a boy currently transitioning into a female, and I'm currently on hormones, and yeah.
I kind of was just hey, world, I'm gay, grow up, we live in California, there's so many gay people, and I didn't get hate for it at all. I was surprised that I didn't get hate for it.
It was actually really easy. Everybody was super supportive, had a lot of support on my back.
Personally, I'm okay with it. my best friend's gay, so.
I accept everyone and anyone. I could care less.
I definitely think that our generation's a lot more accepting of, the gay community, lesbian, bisexual, transgender. All around I just see love and acceptance, and it's really amazing to see that. And I know so many wonderful people, who go to our school and who live around, and there's just so much love, and I think that's all we need to do is just spread it around and just make everyone feel great.
Yeah, I'm still treated the same exact way I was before, if not better.
All the guys, they accept me for who I am, and they're still friends with me. It's not like they, treat me bad. I have a really good guy friend, and he's, straight, and it's, not weird. And he, accepts that I'm gay.
Nowadays, I feel like it's easier because everybody's so open-minded.
We're definitely more open to gay marriages is a thing now, and we're definitely open to that.
It's more open now than it was in the past, but even though we've come a long way, there's still a long way to go before people are fully accepted.
Times are changing, and soon, I know I want to be able to see the day where everyone can marry whoever they want, and that'll be a really good day.
I definitely believe that the kids and adults everywhere nowadays are becoming more acceptable to open sexuality, and there's still a lot of mixed opinions on it, and there's still a lot of controversy, but it's definitely been so much greater with being open now than it was 20 years ago.
I definitely accept all sexual orientations because really there's no reason to, not accept them. I don't understand why people would be really against it because, you can't help who you're attracted to. You can't help who you're in love with, It's a feeling and you can't really control that. You can only hide it.
I accept anyone for who they are, no matter if you're straight or gay or whoever you are.
Concerning gay couples, I think that no matter what someone likes sexually or anything, I think we should all be accepting of each other, and they've done nothing wrong.
I definitely think that people are more accepting of gay people, just homosexual people in general, because it's whatever now. People don't really mind as much. It's not really a big deal.
Just because, of your sexual preference, it doesn't mean you're you still have crazy amazing things about you, some people are incredible artists, and it'd be a shame that just because you're maybe gay or something, that that's not recognized. I mean, if you're a badass artist, you're a badass artist.
My view on people who are part of the LGBT and abroad, transgender, transqueer, and all the spectrum out there, my perspective is that they are who they are, and they deserve to be who they are, and for anyone who accepts them, then that's good. Everyone should be accepting, honestly, but I feel like it's good to be yourself.
Being one of the first boys on the varsity cheer team got me really excited. A big accomplishment for me.
My heartbeat sound.
I definitely feel equal. I feel like sometimes the captains might say, "Come on, girls," but then they know to work around it. And sometimes they say, "Come on, guys and girls." But I believe it's equal already, and they're ready to have it be exponentially.
If we lived 30 years ago, I would get so much crap for it, but I feel really accepted. All my friends came up to me after the assembly and was congratulating me, so I feel really accepted.
When I found out that I made varsity cheer, it was mind-blowing because RB has never had a male cheerleader, so it's just I made history.
My dad, my biological dad, and my mom obviously had me, my brother and sister, and then they got divorced 4 or 5 years ago, and then he ended up being gay, and so he came out, and he has a partner named Rob, which is my stepdad, and so now I live with them fully, and yeah, so I guess I have 2 dads. I don't think it matters if it would have been my dad or a goat. I mean, they're doing an amazing job raising me, and I know that they've sacrificed a lot and probably have received a lot of judgment from people, but I don't care because they're probably the best parents anyone could ask for, no matter what the gender.
I'm not religious at all. I celebrate Christmas, but I don't have a specific church I go to or pray every night or something like that.
I'm Christian.
I'm not religious, but I am spiritual.
I'm not religious.
I am.
No, I'm not religious.
I do believe there's a God, or some being out there that does exist.
I am not religious at all.
And I'm kind of getting religious, I guess.
I'll go to church and do
But
like church functions. but
I
that's
don't go
about
to
it.
church all the time. I just believe in Christianity.
I don't know what's out there, if there's a God or whatever.
My personal choice is to have my religion as part of me and who I am, and that's just a personal choice for me. And I don't ask people to like accept my religion, and I don't ask my religion to accept my friends.
I do believe that there is something like maybe like some sort of life after death. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if I believe in a heaven or a hell, but I do believe that there's something. There's somewhere you go, somewhere, something like that. There has to be.
I don't like put it out there. I don't try to press it upon people. I don't try to like be religious around everybody. And
Back then, it was your religion made who you are, and now it's like other factors in life that create who you are.
The relationship with me and my religion is my own, and I don't ask other people to accept it.
Just don't care about all the negative things. Only care about your friends and your family and what you can do for yourself to make yourself happy.
I think that the key to accepting each other is to understand each other. And so I think that the more open people are to discussing different things about themselves and about each other with each other, then the closer we can get to really being a truly accepting society.
For those people that are not like everybody else, I would say just be you. There's no who cares what everybody else thinks, just do you.
Our generation is sexy. Our generation is fun. We know how to do everything right. Even if we mess up, it's always okay.
I think if there's something unique and creative about you, you should, embrace it. If people don't understand it, it's probably a good thing because it just probably shows how special it is.
I'm different, but I'm me.
I am different, but I'm me.
I'm different, but I'm me.
I am different, but I'm me.
I am different, but I'm me.
I'm different, but I'm me.
I'm different, but I'm me.
I'm different, but I'm me.